I'm glad y'all came to part two of my teen mommy tag videos. Okay, I'm just gonna start right now. How old were you when you got pregnant? I was 16. Um, yeah, I was 16 and I had my daughter at 16, but 3 weeks later I turned 17. What were your career plans before you got pregnant? To go to beauty school, do hair and makeup, and maybe start my own company and brand and everything, salon. What are your career plans now? Go to beauty school, do hair and makeup, start my own company, maybe even salon. Um, are you with, it basically says, are you with your baby's father? Yes, I am. He's in the room over there. He's studying for his classes. We live together. Do you live with your parents? Yes, I do. What's the hardest part about being a teen mom aside from the financial struggles? I guess just trying to also have a life. They always say that, oh, your life is over when you have a kid. Not exactly, but kind of. You can't go out as often unless you get a babysitter, and babysitters can be expensive, and you don't know if you can always trust them because there's been babysitters to shake babies, and I don't need that. I've had one of my friends babysit my daughter while my boyfriend and I went out, and my daughter cried the entire time, and we were gone for like 4 hours. I felt bad for my friend. Sorry, Mercedes. Um, do you work? No, I do not. I plan on to start working when I get my license. How many friends do you have now compared to before you were pregnant? I have a lot. I don't want to say I have a lot less. I have more mom friends just because my non-mom friends or non-dad friends really don't understand what it is to like to be a parent. They always say like, "Oh, we should hang out. We should hang out." It's like, well, I have Gabby, and they're like, "Well, you should bring her." It's like, no, because my best friend always asks me to go to the mall with her, and I do, and I try to bring Gabby, but it's crazy because Gabby doesn't like to stay in her stroller. I need a harness, a baby harness, a toddler harness. Um, is your family close, or is your family closer now because of your situation? I guess. I definitely talk to my dad a lot more than I used to, even though him and my mom are still married, and it's just we talk a lot more just because he'll talk about how he'll tell his pet parents because he works in the PetSmart hotel. He'll tell the pet parents about my daughter and just talk about her and all this stuff, and he'll talk about that, and then we just get off topic and start talking about other things. So I guess my dad and I are closer about it since that happened. Do you wish you would have waited, or do you want other girls to be more careful? As much as I do love my daughter, I wish it would have been past, pushed up a little bit longer. Like, I wish I would have waited, or I wish she would have come later in life. Um, but things happen. She's my beautiful little surprise. That's what I call my daughter. um, do you want other girls to be more careful? Yes. I honestly think maybe the girls should be the ones providing condoms because you never know, the guys might be poking holes in them. So, name one misconception people have of most teen mothers. Not all drink, do drugs, do illegal activities, and party all night. I don't. I've never drank. I've had a sip of beer, and that's because my dad allowed me to, and I thought it was disgusting. And I accidentally had a sip of his vodka and grapefruit juice. That is gross. It tasted like rubbing alcohol. Blech. Do you think Teen Mom and 16 and pregnant glorifies teen parenthood? Honestly, not really. Because you see the struggles they go through. Like Macy, she was on and off with Kyle and having problems with the dad. Um, You saw Caitlyn and Tyler battling with the adoption and their lives around that. I think what they get for being on the show is kind of ridiculous. Like 16 pregnant, you got free mani petties, an iPhone, money for every episode that airs. That's kind of ridiculous. That kind of it's my mom would always get mad like, why is their nails always done? That's so expensive. And it's like, oh, because they get free mani pedis. Great. I've only had my nails done once since I've had my daughter, and that was for prom. How has your body changed from pregnancy? Oh, how has my body changed since pregnancy? It's not cute. I have stretch marks. My stomach is flat, but like if I lean over, it grows, like it falls. Um, Sometimes if my pants are slightly too tight, my stomach will hang over my jeans, and I'm a skinny girl. Like, oh, how do I show you? I'm skinny. I just, it's not, that's not normal. You're not supposed to be skinny with your belly hanging over your jeans. Um, what? I breastfed, so my boobs are not the same. I went from, during my pregnancy, I went from a B to a double D in a month of me knowing I was pregnant. I was wearing a B at the very beginning, and at the end, I was wearing a double D. And then at the end, I think I was at least a triple D when I started breastfeeding. And since then, I'm back to a B, and it's not cute. They're like pancakes. Ugh. Too much information. What else has changed? No! Fine if you want to.
My milkshakes bring little boys to the yard. Damn right. It's
All
better
right,
than
go.
daylight. It's better than
Go!
Stay tuned for my sequel.
That's my boyfriend. That's my daughter's dad. He's so embarrassing. Do you plan on having more children and when? One more maybe, and when my daughter's 5. And she's 1.5 now. What is one thing you wish you knew before you got pregnant? That it was so expensive. Like, I could have easily found that out by going through the grocery store, but I don't personally pay for all my daughter's stuff. Like, my boyfriend and my parents help provide for things. Like, my mom paid for the formula, and my boyfriend helped pay for the diapers. And because I didn't have a job and my mom preferred me not working and just staying home and taking care of her, I didn't have to really pay for anything. Unless I got money, then I would buy my daughter stuff. But formula, if you go for the expensive stuff, it can be $25 a week, sometimes 50, and that's a lot. And diapers are like a big box of diaper lasts my daughter a week. That's it. It doesn't last. And those are about $30. That's ridiculous. Ugh. So yeah, that's the end of this video. With both videos, I tag everyone and anyone if you're a mom or dad. Doesn't matter. I don't discriminate. um, so yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Comment, rate, subscribe. Give me ideas on reviews to do.
Better comment and rate, you guys.
Shh, go away! I hate my boyfriend knows that I do videos.